If anyone has been watching the Seattle Mariners this year, you have noticed that Julio Rodriguez looks like a shell of his former self. And we're going to talk about why I think that's happening. And to first understand what I'm going to get into with the physical aspects of his swing and what I think I would like to see him change in the future, we first need to point out what has made the problem evident. Anytime Julio Rodriguez steps in the box, every single pitching staff right now is attacking him with velocity, either up in the zone or inside. And then they'll mix in usually a breaking pitch off the outside of the plate to mix it up and keep him honest. But for the most part, it's just if you pitch to Julio anywhere up in the zone or anywhere inside, he is going to be way late on the ball. He can't catch up to it. He hasn't caught up to it basically all year. In fact, if you watch him play right now, he's never getting to his pull side. He is pushing everything and fouling everything off that is a fastball, either up or inside. And quite frankly, even the stuff in the middle of the plate, if you just challenge him with a fastball, he's not always connecting on that either. It's been terrible. In his last 7 games, he has an 0.74 batting average. 0.74 batting average. He's been atrocious. And before I get into this swing breakdown, I want to make something very clear. I'm going to state the obvious in case you don't already know. I'm not a swing coach. I'm not perfect. I don't want to pretend to be perfect. I don't want to pretend like I know what it's like to hit at this level of baseball. Never been at that level. Don't want to pretend like I have. All of that being said, this is my opinion and my analysis of his swing and what I would like to see him change. If you disagree with it, and there's anything else that you're noticing, I want you to comment below and tell me. Tell me where you think I'm wrong. Tell me where you think I could be right. And tell me what you want to see changed. And if you just think I have no idea what I'm talking about, comment that too. So the first clip of his swing I'm showing you is from last year. He hit 32 home runs, hit for like a 270 average. He had a great year last year. And what you'll notice is, and I'll do slow motion here, watch his hands and the movement or kind of the lack thereof in his hands here. He's very, very tight. He does have a very handsy swing, and he does have a lot of separation between his hands, his shoulder, and his body before he decides to commit and attack the swing here. And I wish I was able to draw a line to show everyone exactly his swing path, but you can tell it's fair. Even though the hand movement is there, he's always had a bit of a handsy swing. That's what it looked like last year. And coming into this season, which I will show you now, he talked about how he had made some changes in his swing. Again, we are focusing on the hands here. And in my opinion, what I think he changed is I think he added a little bit of extra separation at the top end of his swing before he commits. I think he adds an extra little piece of separation and a whole lot of hand movement to his swing, which does add power. When you get that extra separation in the back end of your swing, it creates more power. A great example of this is like Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper has the handsiest swing I have ever seen, but he has the ability to do it because he always gets a perfect read and his hands are so quick, he can get to those inside pitches and still pull them. If you don't have fast hands, you can't have a swing like this. It's not sustainable. So here's Julio this year. And I think you will notice there's a lot more hand movement going on here. Lots more separation, extra at the top, then goes into the swing. And let's do the side-by-side comparison so you can see between the 2 years. On the left side, you have Julio last year. On the right side, this is Julio this year. Again, we are looking at the hands. Watch the extra hand movement on the right side here. Now, it is subtle. It is a subtle difference. Nobody makes big sweeping changes to their swing going into a season, especially when they've been successful. But if you just look at the extra movement, it looks like on the left side, he has his hands picked in his spot. And when he shoots in for the swing, he goes from his spot and he goes straight down to where the ball is. If you look on the right side and you look at the difference between the two, he's in that spot. And just before he starts to go back down into his swing, he has this little extra separation, just a little hesitancy, getting that extra piece of separation for some extra power, and then goes in. Look at the difference. Hands in. That right side has way more movement in the hands, and I guarantee you That extra movement is what's making him late on the pitch. If he throws someone with velocity that has that much movement on the back end and they don't have the hand quickness, I'm not talking about bat speed. There's a difference. There's a difference between overall miles per hour bat speed and having quick hands to the ball. And I'm going to show you the type of swing that I would like to see Julio kind of adapt more of because he has the strength. Remember, Julio is 6'3", like 230. He doesn't need that extra separation with his hands to create that much power. And in my opinion, here's a perfect example of a swing that, even though it doesn't have to be exactly like it, I would like to see Julio somewhat adapt this kind of style because he has the power and the strength to do it. Justin Upton, career 260 hitter, 325 career home runs. Even though he finished in Seattle and he looked like crap at the end of his career, people forget this guy was a certified Dinger Derby, legit home run hitter. All the power in the world. Watch his hands. He has the most compact, short swing you will ever see in the league and maintain tons of power while doing so. Watch his hands. He's so quick to the ball. Shoulder, boom, right there into his swing. You see the difference? Let's go side by side. Look at the difference. He's so quick to the ball. It doesn't matter what velocity you throw to Justin Upton on the left side. With a swing that quick and that compact, you're not going to blow it by him. Again, look at the difference in their hands in this swing. Julio has way too much hand movement going on, and he's shown that he cannot handle it against velocity. See, that's exactly it right there. Look at the separation of the hands from the body here. Look at Justin Upton. His hands are still right by the shoulder. He does not need that extra separation. He's right there and he's straight directly down to where his swing's going to be. Julio has this long drawn out attack. Again, long drawn out all the way back here, all the way through the zone. Look at where Justin starts his swing and look at where Julio starts his swing. Right there. Look at the difference in the hand placement. Julio has way too long of a swing right now. That's the point I'm trying to make with this. His swing, he has shown he does not have the capability to have this long of a swing and still be able to handle velocity on the inside and up and in the zone, or velocity in general. Just in general, he's got to change this. I want to show you Bryce Harper because I showed you the king of the compact swing. Now I'm going to show you the king of the long handsy swing. Look no further than Bryce Harper. This guy has the best hands. The amount of hand movement on his swing is nuts. So much separation, so much movement goes into the swing. Perfect placement. You gotta have the talent to do it though. You can't, the thing is, Bryce Harper can swing like this and still get around on velocity. Most people can't. That's the problem. And that's why Bryce Harper has that kind of upper deck power. He can hit a 500-foot home run. He has the power. Julio probably has that power too, but he's not consistent of enough a hitter to earn the right to just sell out for that much power. Okay, last swing I'll show, and then I'm done nerding out on you guys. And this might be the last swing analysis video I ever do. But look at Alex Bregman. Mariners legend, Alex Bregman. He has another one of those just super compact swings. Yordan Alvarez has another one too, but we'll just look at Bregman for now. His hands are exactly where he wants them. He keeps them in that spot, and he goes right from that spot directly to the ball. There's no extra movement. There's no wasted movement. There is no fat on that swing. Directly to the ball, and he's got great power too. It just goes to show you don't need all that extra hand movement to create power. You just don't. I hope Julio can fix this. Let me know what you guys think. If you watch to this point, please consider subscribing. I do baseball breakdowns all through the season. I appreciate your time. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you.